In 2020, BYD sold about 400,000 cars.
Finally, we can charge an EV in the same time it takes to refuel a regular combustion.
Imagine pulling up to a charging station in your electric car, plugging in and walking away for just 5 minutes. You grab a coffee, maybe check a few emails, and when you come back, you've added 400 kilometers of range, enough to get you halfway across many countries. Sounds like something out of a distant future. A science fiction dream, right? Like technology we won't see for decades. But what if I told you this isn't a dream? What if it's happening right now, being rolled out by a company that's quietly built an empire and is now poised to reset the rules of the entire electric vehicle race? A company that might leave every competitor, even giants like Tesla, scrambling. To catch up, get ready, because the spark that could ignite the next decade of electric transportation is here. And it's faster, bolder, and more shocking than you can possibly imagine. This isn't an overnight phenomenon. The company engineering this unbelievable leap is BYD. Founded back in 1995 in Shenzhen, China, BYD didn't start building sleek cars. They started with batteries. In a market dominated by established Japanese giants like Sanyo and Motorola, BYD quickly made waves by leveraging aggressive scaling and cost-effective production techniques. They became a major supplier, building a deep expertise in energy solutions. This foundation was crucial for the bold and initially controversial move they made in 2003, acquiring a struggling car manufacturer. Skepticism was high, but BYD applied their disruptive DNA to the automotive world. They steadily built credibility, launching early electric models like the E6, and most importantly, developing the revolutionary Blade battery, a breakthrough that drastically improves safety and performance. Their journey from battery maker to global auto contender solidified their place, challenging established leaders. But that was just setting the stage for their biggest disruption yet. The real shockwave hit the industry with the unveiling of BYD's new Super E platform. This isn't an incremental improvement, it's a monumental leap forward, setting an unprecedented benchmark for EV charging speed and efficiency. We're talking about an extraordinary peak charging rate of 1,000 kilowatts. 1,000 kW. To put that in stark perspective, Tesla's cutting-edge V4 superchargers, considered the fastest widely available public chargers today, top out at 500 kW. BYD didn't just beat the fastest competitor, they doubled their speed. This performance gap means adding a massive 400 kilometers, roughly 249 miles, of range in just 5 minutes. Think about that, adding a significant chunk of range in less time than it takes to fill a gas tank. It fundamentally changes the calculus of EV ownership, effectively eliminating range anxiety for many and forcing a complete reevaluation of what fast charging even means. But achieving this kind of power transfer safely and efficiently requires engineering secrets few thought possible. How did BYD manage to unlock this level of performance? It wasn't magic, but the result of years of intensive, often secretive research. At the heart of this technological breakthrough is a new generation of battery cells featuring a dramatic 50% reduction in internal resistance. This improvement allows ions to move between anode and cathode with ultra-high speed, crucial for supporting such rapid energy transfer. Complementing this are silicon carbide-based power semiconductors that drastically enhance the battery's power electronics, enabling faster, safer energy flow with improved thermal management. The electrical system supporting the battery is a completely upgraded 3-core design optimizing current distribution, and even the motor, capable of 30,000 revolutions per minute, improves energy efficiency during intense charge and discharge cycles. BYD emphasizes that despite the speed, safety and performance under extreme conditions were paramount. They've built in advanced thermal management systems to prevent overheating and maintain battery health, directly addressing one of the main worries associated with ultra-fast charging. They claim their system preserves battery life over long years, offering a crucial compromise between charging convenience and durability. But while BYD sets the bar with this innovation, it also presents brand new engineering challenges the rest of the industry must now solve, potentially even forcing new standards for grid infrastructure. The tech is mind-blowing, but where will we see it first? BYD is strategically deploying this breakthrough Super E platform, beginning with 2 of its flagship models, the Han L sedan and the Tang L SUV. These vehicles are already well established in the premium segment, known for their blend of luxury, technology, and performance. Selecting these models for the debut of the 5-minute charging capability serves multiple purposes. It immediately amplifies BYD's appeal to tech-savvy, performance-oriented buyers users, who are often early adopters. Customers in this segment are typically more willing to invest in cutting-edge technology and are more tolerant of the early costs associated with revolutionary advancements. These early adopters also become critical in demonstrating the practical reliability and advantages of the Super E platform under real-world driving conditions. The Han L and Tang L essentially serve not only as high-profile showcases, but also as vital test beds to perfect the megawatt-level charging experience before broader implementation across BYD's diverse portfolio. Crucially, BYD has made it clear that while it starts premium, the Super E platform is not limited to luxury vehicles. The long-term goal is to popularize high-speed charging and extend it towards mid-range and even entry-level EV models. This strategic rollout will unfold over the next several years as production costs decrease and supporting infrastructure expands. Integrating rapid charging across the entire lineup could dramatically transform consumer expectations, making 5-minute charging a standard utility, not just a perk for the wealthy. This could force the entire EV sector to accelerate their innovation timelines simply to remain competitive. But even the fastest car needs a place to charge. To make 5-minute charging a reality for millions, you need an equally revolutionary charging network, and BYD isn't waiting for anyone else to build it. They unveiled their megawatt flash charger in early 2025. Capable of outputs matching the Super E platform's 1,000 kilowatt peak, with future scalability up to an astonishing 1,360 kilowatt, and their rollout plan is aggressive, starting with 500 ultra-fast chargers and rapidly expanding to a staggering 4,000 megawatt capable stations across China alone. This creates a proprietary network, ensuring BYD drivers have ready access to ultra-fast charging without depending on third-party providers. This strategy mirrors Tesla's early supercharger model, but goes one step further by offering double the charging power from day one. What truly sets BYD's approach apart is their pioneering integration of energy storage directly at the charging stations. These systems are essential for controlling a consistent megawatt-level output, especially in locations where local grid infrastructure might struggle to handle such high demands. BYD attaches energy storage to its chargers specifically to avoid one of the main bottlenecks ultra-fast EV charging faces: grid limitations. This innovative step means BYD can offer reliable high-speed charging in busy urban centers as well as more remote locations, making travel in those regions far more practical for EV owners and alleviating the traditional range anxiety that has plagued drivers in underserved areas. Designed with future scalability in mind, these chargers also allow for dual-plug simultaneous charging, increasing throughput and reducing potential wait times. BYD's extensive future-proof charging strategy significantly bolsters the automaker's leadership at a time when the ability to provide convenient, rapid, and reliable charging is becoming a primary battlefield in the EV industry. This aggressive cycle of innovation, combining blistering charging speeds with a massive integrated network, positions BYD unique in the global EV arms race. Compared to their rivals, BYD has significantly raised the bar. Tesla's V4 superchargers, previously the gold standard, now max out at 500 kW, only half the speed BYD's system offers. This dramatic performance gap means BYD vehicles can add up to 400 kilometers of range in 5 minutes, fundamentally narrowing the time difference between refueling a gasoline car and recharging an EV to an almost negligible point. While Chinese rivals like NIO have experimented with unique battery swap solutions, and others like XPeng and Li Auto are building their own high-speed charging networks, none have yet delivered a charging solution at the sheer speed or planned scale BYD is now rolling out. NIO's battery swapping offers convenience, but faces physical and logistical complexities for scaling. Meanwhile, XPeng and Li Auto's networks, while growing, are still nascent compared to BYD's ambitious target of 4,000 plus megawatt capable stations. With BYD's infrastructure plan already in motion, its rivals will face immense pressure to accelerate their timelines or risk falling behind in both technological appeal and user convenience. The key differentiator for BYD is its proprietary infrastructure that coalesces seamlessly with its vehicle technology development. This integration allows BYD to provide a more optimized, tailored customer experience, something difficult for companies relying heavily on third-party charging providers. As BYD aims for sales of 5 to 6 million units in 2025 alone. This mammoth megawatt charging structure provides a significant competitive moat, making speed and availability just as important as performance or range. BYD isn't just defining market leadership through better vehicles. They're defining it through a better, faster ecosystem, but setting new benchmarks in cars and charging is just the beginning. BYD has even bigger plans that could redefine how the world powers its future. BYD's vision extends far beyond today's innovations, with a clear roadmap deeply rooted in advancing battery technologies for the future. Their next frontier is the highly anticipated all-solid-state battery technology. As of 2025, the company plans to begin demonstration use, with mass market rollout potentially achievable sometime after 2030, according to Sun Hua-jun, CTO of BYD's battery division. Unlike current lithium-ion batteries, solid-state technology promises significantly higher energy densities, meaning more range for the same size battery, longer lifespans, and much greater safety. If successful, this technology could be a genuine game changer for the entire EV industry. While the initial deployment will be small-scale demonstration use, this strategic move allows BYD to gather crucial real-world data and refine the technology before attempting large-scale commercialization. However, the path to mass-market adoption of solid-state batteries faces considerable challenges. Sun Hua-jun emphasized that achieving genuine volume might not happen until well after 2030 due to complex manufacturing processes and the currently high cost of key materials like sulfide electrolytes. Despite these hurdles, BYD's confidence remains strong. They believe that with scaling and further technological improvements, solid-state battery costs could eventually match those of current liquid lithium-ion batteries, making them viable for widespread EV deployment. This optimism is shared across the industry, with major players like CATL and Toyota also racing toward this milestone. BYD's long-term approach is highlighted by their timeline. Research into solid-state materials began way back in 2013. Progressing methodically from small prototypes to larger trial cells planned for 2024. This steady evolution underscores not just their technological prowess, but their commitment to leading the next wave of energy storage innovation. If successful, BYD's solid-state batteries will reshape the EV landscape. Lighter, faster charging, longer lasting, and safer vehicles. Such advances will greatly accelerate EV acceptance globally, establishing BYD as far more than just an automaker, but a fundamental energy tech innovator, setting criteria for the post-lithium-ion world. Their impact, however, isn't limited to passenger vehicles. While dominating the automotive market, BYD is also making monumental waves in the broader energy landscape, executing deals that position them as a critical partner in the global energy transition. In a landmark achievement announced in February 2025, BYD secured a deal to deliver a colossal 12.5 gigawatt battery energy storage system, BES, to the Saudi electricity company, SEC. This collaboration, which has since grown to total over 15 gigawatt hours across multiple agreements, is not just large, it is the world's largest grid-scale energy storage project ever announced. BYD's role goes beyond simply supplying batteries. They are providing a fully integrated storage solution designed to stabilize the Saudi grid, crucially mitigating the energy supply volatility inherent with integrating huge amounts of solar and wind power, and ensuring uninterrupted power even during periods of extreme heat and peak demand, typical of Saudi Arabia's climate. At the heart of this project is BYD's cutting-edge MC Cubes technology, leveraging advanced cell-to-system (CTS) integration for superior space utilization and energy density. Furthermore, BYD's choice of lithium iron phosphate (LFP) batteries, known for their exceptional thermal stability, safety profile, and longer lifespan, ensures a level of reliability essential for critical national energy infrastructure. This technology, designed to handle high temperatures and reduce overheating risks, perfectly matches the demanding environmental conditions of the Middle East, setting a new benchmark for future large-scale energy storage deployments globally. This project has global significance. Energy storage installations are growing aggressively worldwide, expected to jump beyond 400 gigawatt hours by 2030. with over a terawatt-hour pipeline forecast between 2025 and 2030. In these dynamic times, BYD's early leadership and execution, demonstrated by the Saudi project, send a strong signal to the global energy community. It proves BYD is more than an EV and battery producer. They are a complete partner capable of deploying complex, large-scale energy solutions aligned with national strategies for building energy-resilient and decarbonized power grids. With this ambitious cooperation, BYD is showing that they can position themselves as a central player in building tomorrow's clean energy infrastructure, expanding their reach far beyond the automotive sector and into the broader future of sustainable energy. This level of market impact, the unveiling of BYD's Super E platform and its promised 400-kilometer range in just 5 minutes, wasn't just news. It triggered an immediate and electrifying response, especially in the financial markets. BYD's shares, particularly those listed in Hong Kong, soared by over 6% shortly after the announcement, hitting a new 52-week high. While their Shenzhen-listed shares also climbed significantly, this surge wasn't just general market optimism. It reflected deep investor confidence that BYD had decisively outpaced key competitors like Tesla and Mercedes-Benz in critical areas of EV innovation. Analysts were quick to react, with independent China auto expert Xing Lilei reportedly describing BYD's achievement as out of this world, highlighting its immense disruptive potential in a market increasingly focused on electrification speed and convenience. Industry observers noted the strategic timing. While many competitors were shifting their focus towards smartification, developing self-driving technologies and connected features, BYD brought the spotlight back to the fundamental pillars of EV adoption: charging speed, range, and reliable infrastructure. As Xing Lilei suggested, while others chase futuristic software, BYD is directly addressing the immediate, tangible concerns of mainstream EV consumers: how long it takes to charge and whether they can find a reliable station. The dawn of ultra-fast charging is poised to fundamentally alter EV user behavior. Until now, charging has often been seen as a longer, less frequent activity, perhaps a quick top-up similar to charging a smartphone. With the ability to inject significant range in just 5 minutes, BYD is looking to restore the familiar gas station style pit stop. This will likely influence the design of future charging stations, shifting them towards high-throughput hubs rather than broadly distributed, slower chargers, and will necessitate changes in battery management systems and energy optimization. Logic from automakers. This shift impacts not just drivers and manufacturers, but other stakeholders in the EV ecosystem, including grid management strategies and urban planning related to infrastructure. BYD is backing its extraordinary claims with serious mega infrastructural preparedness, investing billions, including a recent $5.2 billion share sale in Hong Kong, explicitly to augment R&D, infrastructure enhancement, and global market expansion. This aggressive integrated strategy, combining technological innovation with massive infrastructure investment and heavy market positioning, signals a new phase of competition in the fast-changing EV industry. The winners won't just be those with the best cars, but those who master the entire electrification experience. From its humble beginnings as a battery startup disrupting giants, to becoming a global titan challenging the status quo in both transportation and energy, BYD's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. With the unveiling of 5-minute charging speeds that dwarf the competition, an ambitious integrated charging network plan, groundbreaking solid-state battery research, and landmark energy storage projects like the world's largest in Saudi Arabia, they are not just participating in the clean energy transition, they are actively accelerating it. BYD has proven that performance, convenience, and sustainability don't have to be compromises. They aren't just building electric vehicles, they are building the infrastructure, developing the technology, and executing the projects necessary for a fundamentally different, faster, and cleaner future energy landscape. What does this mean for the future of Tesla, for traditional automakers, or for how you might interact with energy in the coming years? Only time will fully tell, but one thing is undeniably clear: the race for EV dominance and global energy. Leadership just got a whole lot faster, and BYD is setting a blistering pace.